Hello and welcome to our piano tutorial. My name is Ray Luna and today we are going to learn Stories of Old by Depeche Mode. This is taken from the 1984 album Some Great Reward. Before we begin, I would like to thank all of my students, subscribers, and patrons for all your support and generous donations. Thank you for helping me teach piano around the world. So let's get started. Okay, so as always, we begin with the chords of the song. The chords we will be playing are F sharp minor, that is C sharp, F sharp, and A. G sharp minor, that is D sharp, G sharp, and B. E major, that is E, G sharp, and B. The next chord is B major, and we will also be playing that in an inversion. That is D sharp, F sharp, and B. And now we have A major played in an inversion as well. And that is C sharp, E, and A. Okay, and now we're going to begin. Let's play the song, shall we? Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides compromising, amounting to a disastrous effect. Okay, that was pretty good. So let's play that intro again, nice and slow for you. Now remember, we are using the same identical chords in each hand as we play this. Okay, let's switch back to camera 2 here. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides compromising, amounting to a disastrous effect. Okay, great. That was cool. Let's go ahead and move on to verse 1. Let's take a closer look here. You'll hear stories of old, of princes bold, with riches untold, happy souls, cast it all aside to take some bride, to have the girl of their dreams at their side. But not me, I couldn't do that, and not me, I'm not like that, I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay, verse 1 is sounding pretty good. Let's go ahead and play that again, nice and slow. I encourage you to sing along too, so that way you can get a feel for when the chord changes with the lyrics. So let's do that. You'll hear stories of old, of princes bold, with riches untold, happy souls, cast it all aside to take some bride, to have the girl of their dreams side, but not me, I couldn't do that, and not me, I'm not like that, I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay, verse 1 is sounding pretty good, I'd say. Let's go ahead. That takes us up to the main melody of the song. Now, this part is a little bit more complex, so I'll be breaking it down by the left hand, right hand, and then we'll put the hands together on this part, okay? Let's look at that now. Okay, so we start in the left hand. You'll be playing the following chords. You'll be playing a C sharp minor. That is C sharp, E, and G sharp. Then you will move to a E major inverted, which is B, E, and G sharp. So that's E major. But we're taking this B and moving it down there. So E major inverted. And then we're going to be playing an A major inverted. So here's A major, but we're only taking E's here. So you'll be playing C sharp, E, and A. Okay, so moving on to the right hand now, you will be playing the following melody. There we go. Okay, so let's break that down. The notes are C sharp, D sharp, E, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, A, G sharp, E. Okay, we will now play the next melody, which is and the notes for that are C sharp, D sharp, E, B, A, G sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, 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 and C sharp. Okay, now we repeat the first part again. And then the second part almost sounds the same as the first time we played it, except it's got a little bit of difference here. And I'm sure you noticed that at the end, you're playing G sharp, B, and C sharp. Let's play that one more time. So you'll be finishing with G sharp, B, and C sharp. Okay, so let's try the right hand again by itself from the top. Okay, so now we know the left hand chords and the right hand melody. Let's put the hands together and see how it sounds. I'll play it for you slowly now. Did you notice the little change there? At the very end, you're going to be playing the following chords. A, B, to C sharp. And you'll be playing that when you play the G sharp, B to C sharp, like this. Let's try that last part again. All right, now we know the melody of the song. Cool. Okay, and that's good because it repeats a couple times. So here we go. Let's go ahead and move on to verse 2. Good news, same chords as verse 1. I'll go ahead and run through it. We'll still play it twice on this one, but let's go ahead. Same chords from verse 1. We are starting in verse 2. I really like you. I'm attracted to you. The way you move, the things you do. I'll probably burn in hell for saying this, but I'm really in heaven whenever we kiss. But oh no, you won't change me. You can try for an eternity. I wouldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Let's do verse 2 one more time. I really like you. I'm attracted to you. The way you move, the things you do. I'll probably burn in hell for saying this, but I'm really in heaven whenever we kiss. But oh no, you won't change me. You can try for an eternity. I wouldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay, so coming out of verse 2, that takes us right back into our little main melody again. Since we already learned it, I'm just going to play it once, okay? Here we go. Let's do that. Okay, so now we're going to come out of that and we are going to play the intro of the song. I guess now it would be considered kind of an interlude here, but it's the same chords, same lyrics as the intro of the song that we learned earlier. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to go ahead and play that since you already know it. We're going to play it. I'm going to go straight into verse 3 and then just kind of end the song. So you'll see what I mean. These are all parts that you already know. So why don't we just follow along with me, shall we? Okay, let's take a look at the intro of the song again. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides, compromising, amounting to a disastrous effect. And I gotta be me, you've gotta be you. So take my hand and fill these lips, and let's savor a kiss like we'd savor a sip of vintage wine. One more time, and let's surrender to this love divine, and we won't sacrifice anything at all to love. And we finished the song with, a few runs of the main melody. Okay, so not too bad for a first run through, I'd say. I wouldn't be much of a piano teacher, however, if I didn't challenge you. So in part 2 of all the lessons now, we're going to have some practice and performance tips. Now that you know the basics of the chord changes and when to change them with the lyrics, it's time to start improvising and using a little bit of flair to fill the time in between chord changes. So from now on, lesson 2, you're going to follow along with me. I encourage you to sing, and you're only going to have the names of the chords on your screen. This will challenge you to memorize those chords because you got to do that. It's important. And your chord inversions as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you what I mean. Basically, I'm just going to be arpeggiating or breaking up the notes and playing them individually of the chord. Okay, and we're just going to be using the notes that are in the chord, or, feel free to improvise however sounds good to you. Okay, so let me switch to camera 2 here. Let's take the introduction of the song. What I mean is we're going to be taking the chords of the song like this. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked. Right? And instead of just playing that, I'm going to show you the name of the chord on the screen. And I want you to go ahead and take the notes of the chord and kind of arpeggiate them, meaning you play them things like that. So what we're going to be doing is basically taking the notes of the chords here, and we're going to improvise using those like this. So it'll sound more like this when we play it. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked. And all I'm doing is taking the notes of the chord and just kind of breaking them up. Okay, so let's take a look at intro 1. We're going to play it from the top, and let's just have a little fun improvising over the chord changes. I will put the names of the chords up on the screen. Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides, compromising, amounting to a disastrous effect. Okay, great job on the intro. Let's continue with verse 1. You'll hear stories of old, a princess bold, with riches untold, happy souls, cast it all aside, to take some pride, to have the good of their dreams at their side, but not me. Couldn't do that, and not me. I'm not like that. I couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay, let's pick it up from there. We're going to start on our little melody. Ready? Okay, here we go. Couldn't sacrifice anything at all to love. Okay, now let's go to verse 2. I really like you, I'm attracted to you, the way you move, the things you do. I'll probably burn in hell for saying this, but I'm really in heaven whenever we kiss. But oh no, you won't
try for an eternity. I wouldn't sacrifice anything at all to love.
Back to the melody. All right, back to the intro.
Take a look at unselected cases. You'll find love has been wrecked by both sides, compromising, amounting to a disastrous effect.
All right, now let's go to verse 3.
Now I've got things to do, and you have to, and I've gotta be me. You got to be you. So take my hand and fill these lips, and let's savor a kiss like we'd savor a sip of vintage wine. One more time, and let's surrender to this love divine, and we won't sacrifice anything at all to love.
And we finish the song with our happy little melody here. Okay, and there you have it. That is Stories of Old by Depeche Mode. I would like to sincerely thank you for stopping by my channel, for checking out my videos, for all your kind comments and generous donations. For those of you who are interested in helping me keep this channel going, a link to my PayPal is in the description below. Any and all donations are greatly appreciated. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Thank you again.